One time, oh, years and years and long time ago, I felt that someone gone done me wrong. So I did what we were supposed to do and filed a civil complaint. That's a lawsuit, folks. That is a civil lawsuit. And I didn't have a clue. I just filled out the paperwork the best I can, sent it to the court. There was a form that the court's clerk initially refused to accept. Now, I'm kind of new at that. Was new at that, still new at no clue, right? I'm like, what? That person, the court's clerk, I don't remember the gender or the person, said, I can't accept the form that I can't recognize or don't understand, or I was, I didn't make up the form, I didn't create it. It was from their website. Yeah, from their website, the court's website, and it's very incredibly difficult and complex and complicated. So that's why everybody says you need a lawyer. Who made it so complicated? The lawyers. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, the lawyers make it so complicated that you need a lawyer. Job security? Well, I mean, you know, they're the good folks, you know, the good people. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and now uh, I'm thinking maybe I've done something wrong. Like, what? You're not accepting a form that you don't understand. Then I start thinking, how can this person know every single form, right? Wouldn't be a court's clerk. Well, apparently, the supervisor office was right behind this person with the door open. Heard me asking, what? That's from your website. Comes out, looks at the form, and he said, sorry, we'll take this right away. What was that form? That form was a request for assistance by a disabled person. She was going to refuse a form asking for help by a disabled person that's on their website. Ain't that crazy? Well, anywho, so form was accepted and of course denied by the judge. Wait a minute, now how can a judge deny a disabled person access to justice from one form? Actually, the judge mocked me, made fun of me in open court, and all the filthy, dirty corporate lawyers were laughing. It was like a comedy club. The judge actually was out of order. The assistant court, whoever person next to the judge, shut the judge up and said, I need the defendant's name and blah 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 before we go on. I said my name, I said who I am and what I'm doing there, and then the judge started speaking, making fun of me for filing a disabled assistance for a disabled person document from their website. That's crazy, ain't it? So obviously I have to object. I mean, that's denying access to justice for a disabled person. Well, I mean, hey, it's the law. Well, actually, no, that was a violation of the law, violation of the rights of disabled Americans. Huh. What do you do? You have to file a complaint with the judiciary, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. So I found that form, printed it out, filled it out, blah, blah, blah. Sent it, came back. You have to send it certified mail. That's like $30, man. I'm broke. I barely had any food to survive. This judge is making fun of my disability, and the complaint letter was sent back because I can't afford to have it certifiedly delivered. What? That's right. So, what happened with the case? Well, come to find out that the lawyers for this big wiggy had some connections. In open court documents, threatened me. I was like, no, I'm like, I got the paper, it was paper documents back there, big stack, and I'm like, how, am I, what? Threatening me? How is this even legal? Isn't the court's gonna get a copy of this, right? I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that a lawyer would send somebody to rough me up to drop a case. Civil lawsuit. It's a what? So, I come out one day, just strolling out. Walking now at that point, because my vehicles were taken by the local law enforcement. Highway patrol on the first one, local city on the other one, and the third one was also highway. Motorcycle, a car, and a van. Just took my vehicle. That's crazy. The one with the van was actually on the highway, broke down, something happened. I just bought the van. That's what little I had. Cameras were coming out at that time. I was transitioning from one service to another, so I happened to have two phones. When the highway patrol officer came around, I pulled out my phone camera. He took it, broke it. I pulled out the second one, took that one as well. Turned off the recording on both of them, I guess. I don't know. A while ago. Towed my van. I had a tow truck already on the way. As a matter of fact, the tow truck that I called, or I think my friend called, whatever, had arrived. They told him to go away and called another tow truck to take it to the pound, which they ended up keeping 3 vehicles, man. 3 damn vehicles. Ain't that crazy? So the civil case. And I'm like, how is this lawyer in writing threatening me? So I can't take it to be a credible threat, right? Oh, it was. Fellas showed up, roughed me up, told me to drop the case. The threats that he made came to be true, and so I filled out a form withdrawing my civil complaint under duress, saying that the lawyer in the court documents threatened me. That threat came to be true, credible, and actually factual. And so I'm afraid for my safety, and so I'm withdrawing the complaint. I thought, man, that judge would be like, what? No, you can't do that. Don't worry, man. We got your protection. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. That judge said, okay. Take care, buddy. And I was like, oh. So that was that. Now, the fellas that came to rough me up, this was a bit odd. They said they were cops. Yeah, imagine that. And I'm like, what? In plain uniform? Tore my mail open that has already been sealed, stamped, ready to drop. Tore, and I'm not saying like open nicely. No, I mean from my backpack that I was carrying because I had to walk because they took my cars and vehicles and motorcycle and van. Oh, mother. And now they're handcuffing me and arresting me. Uniform cops were handcuffing me and arresting me. Now I'm sitting in the back of a cop's car with both my hands behind my back in chains. And I'm asking the police officer, I go, hey, my name was Smith. They call him Smithy. I go, hey, Smithy. Smoking a cigar inside a vehicle with a victim in the back. I mean, whatever I was referred to. I go, hey, you mind looking me up? I'm just curious what you guys got. He goes, yeah, sure, no problem. I go, yep, that's me. I said, you been a cop a while? He goes, oh yeah, I'm about to retire pretty soon. I go, give me your honest opinion then. He goes, oh yeah, man, I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm out. I said, take a look at that screen. Tell me, is that somebody that belongs in the back of your car? He looks at it. He goes, wow. He goes, you only got one parking violation. Oh yeah. No criminal offense of any kind. And he goes, huh. I go, aren't you like, you know, what's going on? I go, like, lawsuit or anything? He goes, I don't care about that. I go, what? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, look, man. He goes, I don't have nothing against you. He goes, I just got orders and I'm just following orders. I go, who ordered you? He goes, I don't know. We get the order from the judge. We come out, we arrest you. So if anything's wrong, then the judge gets in trouble, not me. He goes, I'm just doing what I'm told to. I go, what? A judge told you to come out and arrest me, and so you're doing it, but don't know why. Now, I think it was another fellow or a couple of, I mean, there was several plainclothes men, dirty mud. He says, you don't understand the class of people you're dealing with. I was kind of confused, like, I says, is that why it's called a class action lawsuit? He throws his head back and laughs and he says, are you a lawyer or something? I said, why would that matter? He says, you're funny. You got an accent. He goes, are you really from Iraq? I was like, what? Huh. He says, and slams the door hard. Boy, they love slamming that door. It's a very uncomfortable feeling being inside a vehicle and the door being slammed shut. the pressure on the eardrums. Anywho, I'm kind of confused at this point, right? Because why does he know or thinks he knows the country I'm born in? Hmm. What does that have to do with my civil case? And how is it that the judge ordered you to come and arrest me? I mean, for what? By the way, didn't go to jail. Not that time. No, no. Oh, they ripped open my mail. But how is that legal with any warrants? I don't know. I wasn't given nothing. No excuses, no reasons, just a few questions. And a statement. You don't know the class of people you dealing with. What? You talking about the rich lawyer that told you to come and mess with me? Or are you talking about the judge that the lawyer paid off to send you to come and threaten me? Who knows? Doesn't matter, does it? I mean, it's all legal, right? I mean, a judge, a lawyer, cops. I mean, maybe they were cops. I don't know. I mean, nobody showed me their badge. I saw two fellas in uniform in a police officer car, which all seemed legit, and punched up the computer and blah blah. Oh, me and Smitty had a moment there, by the way. I said, "Hey, Smitty, who are these fellas in plain clothes? It was Bomb Squad." I said, "You're telling me, fella on that screen, that you told me it doesn't make sense being seated in the back seat of your patrol vehicle has an undercover bomb squad arresting him, surrounding him, tearing his mail open, all to drop a civil lawsuit case." Wow. What are you gonna do when? What are you gonna do? I withdraw. You threatened me. The threat came to be real. I withdraw. Is that legal? Should I have sent an appeal? To who? The damn judge has the undercover bomb squad coming and roughing me up, tearing my mail open. Huh? How does that work? Well, it's the law. You have to obey the law. I thought I was. We are stupid people.